Well, the topic of today's video is stovetop maintenance. And one thing I did notice, especially with this burner, is that there's some crud that got lodged in the orifice here. And let me turn it on and I can show you a little easier. I don't know if you can see it right there, right in front. You can actually see it right in front where it's actually in the orifice tube. And that's because it's got crud in it, so we have to clean that out. In order to clean this orifice, we have to take the stove apart. And if you have a cover like this, the easiest thing to do is a little hinge here and here, and basically you just push the hinge in, and it comes off really easily. The next step is to take the grill top off, and it's just press fit in these. There's little grommets here, little rubber grommets, and just press fits in there. And the most tricky part is to remove the top, and the way that's done is you push this back, and then you can lift up on the front, and this will come off. And in fact, there's two little spring clips here, and that's how it's lifted off. Now, the next step is to try to clean this, and I'm going to change the camera angle so you can see it a little easier. The problem is there's some gunk right in here, and I'm going to shine a flashlight so hopefully you can see it right there. That's just buildup of crud. And to take this off, we just remove the screw, and this should come right off. Now this front burner just came off, like I said, with one screw, and this particular burner has the piezo igniter, so you have to disconnect the wire, and then otherwise it comes right off. And you can just see here all the gunk that's fallen in here, so all I'm going to have to do is chisel that out either with a screwdriver or a knife or something, and then once we get that cleaned up, then we'll get it back into the stove. So you can see all the stuff I scraped out of the burner, and I mean that's what was preventing the thing from combusting correctly. Now you can use maybe a toothbrush with a little water, or Camco actually has a wire brush that you can put in here, or you can buy a wire brush design to clean out, you know, things like a spray gun or something from your local hardware store, just something to be able to get in here and clean that out. And if you can't, you can always buy a new burner. This is only around $25, so it's not all that expensive. I found a couple products that will help clean the burner tubes. The first one is this Camco burner tube cleaner, and basically you can use this to go into the tube. It's got little nylon bristles, and it'll clean the tube. The other one is this spray gun brush cleaning kit, and it's got about any size small nylon brush that you could imagine, and either one of these actually would work. Before buttoning this up, we just want to clean this out if we can, and then maybe vacuum it so that we get everything all taken care of. And we want to look down into the orifice to make sure, you know, there's no gunk in here, but it doesn't look like it. So now it's just a matter of buttoning the thing back up and testing it out. Looks like it's successful. There is no flame coming out from down below here, which is what there was the time before. So I think we call this cleaned.